Hello, greetings, fam. This is Tanya here. I just wanted to come and sorry, I don't know what that was. Give a few words of encouragement. I was sitting here thinking the past few days just about perception and reality and what the difference can be. Oftentimes we wait, those of us that are encouragers, those of us that post on Facebook or blog or anything like that, we wait for the ideal opportunity. We wait for the ideal time, the perfect moment, the perfect picture, the perfect setting in order to post, which is why most of us have so many different selfies in our phone, so many different of the same pictures with different backgrounds and shades and, effects to make it the right picture, the right thing. And then I just felt in my spirit that that is not reality. And so we are often selling a false hope. I get it. When you're in business, you have to make sure that things are right. You have to make sure your lighting is right. You have to make sure the setting is right. And that is definitely true. But for sometimes we have to just simply be ourselves and be transparent. So there are times when I'm trying to take the perfect picture and I move things out of the way, things that probably should be put away, things that probably should be put in a spot that they go in, but they're on the floor or on the bed or on the sink or wherever. And I move them to the side so I can get that ideal picture, or I attempt to do my hair a certain way or my makeup a certain way or whatever the case may be. And we want that to be the reality. And that's not always the case. Things are not always as they seem. For example, I was thinking about a testimony. And most of our testimonies are things that have happened, or they are after the fact actions. So I was struggling and I was going through, and now I have been delivered, and that's my testimony. And that's awesome and amazing. But for me, I was waiting to share a testimony because I knew that it was going to happen, but I was just waiting to share it. And for whatever reason, it did not happen. So I recently graduated with my master's degree, as many of you know. And I don't say that to toot my own horn, but I say that to let you know that when God blesses, He blesses however and whenever He wants. I applied for a job. I knew I was qualified for this job. The reason that I knew is because I had already done the job. I was interning in the job. I had done the job for 6 years. I had went away from the job for about 3 years because of the Navy. They tell us where we got to go. So I hadn't done the job in a little while, but I knew the job and I'm good at the job. I know. So I applied for the job and I'm like, this is no big deal. I'm going to get this job easy. There ain't nothing to it but to do it. And I didn't get the job. I was told that I did not meet the qualifications. One of the qualifications was that you had to be in that specific job within the past 3 years for a minimum of a year. And if you weren't, then you don't meet the qualifications. So imagine my devastation to find out that I don't meet the qualifications to this job that I had been doing, that I'm interning in, that I'm overqualified for. I don't meet the job. And so I didn't give a testimony. And I begin to hear, or I begin to feel in my spirit that you're waiting on something to happen to be excited. You're waiting on something to happen to give praise. You're waiting on something to happen to give glory. Whatever happened to praising Him in the midst of the storm? Whatever happened to giving glory right now, regardless of whatever else is going on? Job or no job, give Him glory. Victory or no victory, give Him glory. Because reality is we are victorious. We are already victorious. We just have to walk that thing out. So I'm choosing today to allow it to be what it is. The reality is I'm sitting here with the master's degree, with thousands and thousands of dollars spent on this degree and no job. I've applied for numerous jobs and I still don't have a job. But you know what? All of my bills are paid. My children are eating. I have gas in my car, and that is because I serve a God that is able to sustain me with or without a job. You know, there may be something that you're looking for. There may be something that you want, and it seems like it's not happening. And I challenge you to just keep walking it out. Keep doing what you're called to do. Maybe this is a moment for you to get into a place where you understand you, a place where you understand your family, a place where you just trust in God, a place where you don't worry about anything else, but you just watch the miracles happen. So for me, not having a job now has turned into a blessing. I'm able to be home with my children every day, which can be trying, but every day, and I'm able to help them with their work. I'm able to attempt to, further my skill set in applying for different volunteer opportunities. Now, I'll be honest, it's not easy. I can't sit here and say, oh, my life is peaches and cream. My children don't get on my nerves. I'm not frustrated. I don't want to work. I don't feel less than or any of those things. Those feelings come up, and that's okay, because I know what I'm called to do. And if I had a job, I may not be sitting here talking to you at this very moment. I'd probably be somewhere else. So today I decide to take off the scales. I decide to take off all of the blinders and be real. I don't have a job. I'm not happy about it. I get to sit home with my children. Sometimes that's frustrating. But I feel more fulfilled now than I ever have. And so, if you're feeling down and out, if you're feeling like you just don't know what to do, like things are not working out for you, don't give up. Continue to press, continue to apply for the job that you want, continue to go after whatever it is you want, and be patient. But while you wait, praise Him in the midst of the storm. That's all we can do. I pray that you have a blessed day, and I pray that you just enjoy being where you are in this very moment. Be blessed.